welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are reacting to Columbus Crew versus Toronto FC MLS 2024 Week 23. Toronto looking to win their first game in 8 and break their losing streak of 5 against the second best team in CONCACAF. I'm going to ride this one till the wheels fall off. Let me tell you that much. No double because I chose not to do a double for Copa. You're getting one Wednesday. Don't press your luck with Toronto and Forge. You're getting one Wednesday. Don't press your luck. Besides, Colombia-Panama was always going to be an ass-kicking. But for you people, for y'all who want Copa talk, I'm watching the games as well. It's over on the computer. Don't worry. But it's 3-0, so. And I'll watch, I guess, the first 30 minutes of Brazil versus Uruguay as well. But starting 11s are as follows. No mod for Risklander. I'm not surprised. I told him it wasn't going to happen. That's why I wasn't worried about it. But he better pay me my $2. Better pay me my $2. With that being said, starting 11s are as follows. For Columbus in goal, Patrick Schulte. The back three is Steven Moreira, Rudy Camacho, Yevgen Sheberko. The midfield four of Mo Farsi, Alexandru Matan, Darlington Nagbe, Max Arfston, Christian Ramirez, and Diego Rossi, the attacking mids. Cucho Hernandez, the striker. For Toronto FC in goal, we got Sean Johnson. We got Shane O'Neill, Kevin Long, Nixon Gomes, Raul Petretta, Matty Longstaff, Cozy Thompson, Federico Bernadeschi, Jaquil Marshall Ruddy, Derek Etienne Jr., Prince Owusu. Wait, does that mean Insigne is injured? No, he's just not starting. We'll see how that goes. With that being said, yes, I'll be doing Olympic Games. So I will be doing Olympic matches over the next, when they start. Not everything, but there will be Olympic Games that I do. I will do the U.S. opener. I will do, I think, the U.S.'s third group match. I'll do some knockout matches. I'll do the final. But there will be Olympic matches that I do. But most of it's Leagues Cup, that time period. But we'll do some Olympics. There'll also be some Central American Cup in there as well. So we're going to be busy in August as well. Late July, I guess, but really August. And maybe I'll even vlog going to that St. Louis Cardinals Mets replay that I was supposed to go to in May, but you know, it rained outside. Hey, the tickets are there, so I'll be there. Don't worry. You know, so maybe I'll vlog that too. I don't know. We'll see. No, it's not. It's honestly a failure for Uruguay if they lose to Brazil. It's the other way around. Let's see, the other way around. We tied Columbus earlier this season. Looking back on it, that was a good result. Yeah, and we're about to get our asses kicked. So, yep. Leagues Cup's my focus, as I said. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. We're screwed. I know. Don't have to remind me. She's right. More people need to tell Speed that, at the very least. Everybody's young and they need to learn in life, but when you get treated with kid gloves and get treated like you're Teflon after all the shit that you've pulled, which he's pulled a lot of stuff, let's be completely honest. Speed's pulled a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Man's had millions of controversies, and he gets away with every single one of them. It makes no sense to me, especially with the fan base he's courting. The football fan base he's courting. But then again, Berhalter got away with what he got away with, so I don't know. Maybe it's because he's a full-on gimmick. I don't know how Berhalter got away with it. But people are coming back at him now that they want him out of the job, by the way, but whatever. I guess Speed got away with it because he's a gimmick, and he's an obvious gimmick. Like he's obviously playing up to 10. I don't know. But, yeah, she's right. He's gotten away with a lot of stuff. People just treat him with kid gloves. How are you supposed to grow? 4-0 Colombia. Do you respect speed? I mean, the fact he's gotten away with all the stuff he's gotten away with. I mean, hey, you know what? Yeah, deep down I do. Deep down I do respect speed. He's made a big fan base. He's made a big fan base. He does what he wants. Yeah. Deep down, I respect him. I don't think he's a great person, but deep down, I respect his career. I believe you are. I believe you are. I saw it. He got mobbed. And he better pay me my $2 now that Colombia's winning. I don't know if he was being serious about that. Schulte, Shaberko, Camacho, Morera, Arfston, Nagby, Matan, Farsi, Rossi, Ramirez, Cucho. I believe it. Well, Canada's made the semifinals, though. I hate this thought process. Sean Johnson, Gomes, Long, O'Neill, Petretta, Longstaff, Thompson, Bernadeschi, Etienne Jr., Marshall, Ruddy, Owusu. They were talking on Copa tonight, earlier tonight, saying, oh, USA should go to CONMEBOL, but that would destroy CONCACAF, but they have the power. Like, Canada just made the semifinals of the Copa America. You couldn't even get out of the group, and you want to be in CONMEBOL? You're delusional, Alexi. You are delusional. See, there's an L take for you. CONCACAF is not holding anybody back. You're holding yourself back. That's what you're doing. These players are holding the U.S. back. The federation's holding the U.S. back. Same with Mexico. Hell, Canada's federation's damn near holding Canada back, but at least they're finding a way to win because they got balls. They're like the old U.S. Is it a lot of MLS players? Yes. Is it a lot of fringe European players? Yes. But do they find a way to win? Yes. Because they have heart. They may not be great, but they find a way to win. Teams are walking out. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 3-0. I think it's going to be 3-0, but, my opinion. Got to tip my hat to Canada. Still can't stand you guys, though. I'll take half. I'll take it. I'll take it. Exactly. Panama's just terrible. Hey, where's the $2? I don't. Yeah, no, don't wait. It's 4-0. No. 15 minutes, 17 minutes, 4-0, and it's Panama. Yeah, where's my $2? Uruguay. Well, they also won against Colombia on the penalty shootout, which counts. It counts. It put them up, 14 points in the FIFA rankings? What do you mean? What? Lost to Peru? Are you living under a rock? Offside. No. They deserve it, though. It's not like they don't deserve it. They deserve it, though. That's the thing. Venezuela. My bad. Venezuela. I'm watching Colombia right now. That's the problem. But Canada did beat Colombia before in the Gold Cup final. So, in 2000, so it works. But Venezuela, besides their colors are the same, their flags are the same colors anyway. Well, do it then. That works for me. Boom. Do it. $1.99, $2, do it. Come on. Probably. I just haven't been diagnosed, but probably. I'd probably say yes. Right. Well, we're in the semifinals, though. Yes. I was 5 weeks old when that trophy was won, though, so it wasn't in my lifetime. Barely. Probably. As I said, if Brazil wins, could I get mod? You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. I believe Uruguay is going to win. I am Southern, but I do believe that I am slightly. I was undiagnosed. If I am, it was undiagnosed. But I'm definitely neurodivergent. I don't know what that is. What I do know is I'm neurodivergent. Not diagnosed at all, but I know. And I'm not going to get it diagnosed. But I'm neurodivergent somehow. Probably multiple ways. It's not diagnosed. And it's not heavy. I can... What's the word? Function in social settings. But it's not bad enough to where it could have been anyway. But I'm definitely not normal. I'm definitely not neurotypical. But I mean, there's no reason for me to get it diagnosed at 24 anyway. So I know I'm neurodivergent in some way, shape, or form, probably multiple. I'm also Southern. But also thank you for the $1.99. Fair enough. I'll take it. Fair enough. Game's about to start. Nice. 40 bucks. That's nice. Good deal. Good deal. I think Uruguay is going to win too. So no, I thought Colombia was going to kick their ass. What do you mean? I didn't dream anything about. Or maybe you're told a risk lander, but I didn't dream this at all. I knew Panama was getting their ass kicked. I wanted them to do better, but I knew they were getting their ass kicked. They were already through. They didn't even have to try. It's not like they had to try. They knew they were through, and they had the goal differential to where, you know, they probably didn't have to try anyway. I think they'll be better. Good. Spain. I'm sticking with Spain. Spain over England in the final, and Spain curb stomps them. You're welcome. Pecho Frio. Yeah, just like Monterrey or Pecho Frio. Rayados or Pecho Frio. I know what Pecho Frios are. I've watched Rayados hundreds of times in big games. 4-0. Ted Uncle's the referee for this match, so it's going to be a shit show. I know. It'd be funny. It'd be totally TFC to just win this match. It would be totally TFC to just go win this match. We don't play big games. We just suck. Not surprised. We don't play big games. We just suck. At least recently. There's a difference. We just suck. Oh! 10 minutes ago in the Colombia-Panama match. It's coming home. England a la final. It's coming home. Nah. They may make the final. They're getting curb stomped, though, in the final by Spain or even France. What does Pecho Frio mean? Cold chest. Bottle jobs, pretty much. Well, I'm not surprised. They did. They sure did. Great goal, but they won on penalties. I agree with that. I agree. That should happen. And here's the kickoff. We're off. It feels like this game started late a little bit. And we're off. Over the top, Prince Owuzu brings it down. And Cozy Thompson doesn't even run for the ball. Of course he did. And nobody's going to complain about it. Nobody. I mean, it's very... I mean, Speed doing that is banter, but it's very tame to the other stuff he's done, but nobody's going to complain about it. Or, funnily enough, the tamest thing he does, people go and turn on him for, which, you know, I don't know which one will happen. There'll be one of the two. 1 minute in. I mean, I agree, but again, when you're treated with kid gloves and you get to do basically just nobody gives you the same treatment anybody else would have gotten doing any of the stuff you did, and you just get kid gloves, people are like, oh, but he's only 18, blah, blah, blah. He's young. Like, what? I'd laugh because he's lying. I'd laugh because he's lying. I'd laugh in his face. Be like, talking to me? You sure you ain't talking to some guy next to me? You're talking to me? Sure. Miracle if Brazil gets past Uruguay. I would agree with that to a certain extent. Not surprised. But hey, he'll be playing in the UCL in 2 months. Or less than 2 months. I don't know. 2 minutes in. But it's a big European move. Just hopefully, again, he lasts longer than most of the players who went there the last time. Columbus playing forward. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Fifth highest scoring team in the league are the Timbers. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Cross in. Cleared away. Antuna's going close to going to Athens. Yeah, we already covered that. 3 minutes in. Casey Keller was riding hard for Greg and the U.S. Federation on Football Americas like crazy. Yeah, I was like, dude, Casey, you're caping. You're caping for those guys. I'm like, I like you, Casey, but dude, Greg needs to go. Like, Sebi doesn't even back Greg, and he's an idiot. I think you're pretty smart, Casey. And you're just like, no, Greg's not the problem. I mean, partially you're right. But if you get a manager who has balls and maybe tells people to sit and rotate if need be in multiple ways, you know, maybe they'll play better. Tim Way is an idiot. I know, I was already told. Interesting. 4 minutes in, 0-0. Antuna's way overrated. I agree. You can't put him across to save his life. We know. Greg's done a mess with the USMNT. Must go now. I agree. But seriously, if Sebi isn't even defending Greg has a problem. And if people are now trying to double back around on Greg Berhalter about what the Rangers tried to railroad him for, while people basically already exonerated him for it, which it doesn't matter, to be totally honest. It matters what his wife thinks and what he thinks. And yeah, he's grown up. They're still together. Yeah. Which I'm surprised people saw it that way, but it really doesn't matter. But now that people hate Berhalter's guts and want him out more than anything, and like a year and a half ago, now they're going to go back. But hey, he kicked his wife in the shin. even though we defended him when the Rainas tried to railroad him a year and a half ago, we're now mad about it. We're hypocrites. Pitchforks and torches. Why don't you string him up the first time? Like, why'd he beat the railroad the first time then? Why'd he beat the railroad the first time then? People didn't like him back then. Like, yeah, the Rainas were wrong, but it's not like Greg Berhalter is a total saint, even though he grew up. You don't let people grow. You don't let people grow. Shit. Hypocrites. But now you come out with the pitchforks and torches trying to string him up. String up Berhalter because now you hate him more than anything and now you want him out more than anything. One, keep the same energy you had a year and a half ago. How about that? Second of all, bunch of hypocrites. Makes no sense to me. Yeah, the Rainas were wrong. I agree with that. They shouldn't have tried to railroad him. And honestly, yes, people did make the right look at the Berhalter situation the first time. I'm just surprised they did. But now, here comes the pitchforks and torches. Now they want him out more than anything, and they're going to use that as a silver bullet in theory. Great. Columbus, LAFC, RSL. It's one of them three, to be totally honest. Yeah, I should be watching Money in the Bank, Graham, but I'm riding this train till the wheels fall off. 7 minutes in, 0-0. Toronto hadn't got scored on yet. Great. Colombia 4-0 Panama. Like somebody this morning told me, good morning. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday and Money in the Bank is amazing. And I told them, sadly enough, I hope your Saturday's amazing. But sadly enough, I'm watching TFC instead of Money in the Bank. I know, wasting my time. But I know, wasting my time. But I'll have a great Saturday anyway. This team can't pull me down. But yeah, I know I'm wasting my time. I should be watching Money in the Bank. But yeah, go to the wheels fall off. My luck, this would be like the State game. This would be like the Cincinnati TFC game when State played Bama. I don't watch TFC play. They'll play the best game of their season. Or I guess that's not a high bar. It's a higher bar to clear, but they'll win the game somehow. Then I'll be the stupid idiot for missing it. You know? So, early. No, Houston's better. I saw it. Yeah, I watched the whole episode yesterday. And I watched today's episode too. Still 4-0, 89th minute. Pachuca owns Columbus. Yeah, but they're still the second best team in CONCACAF, and Toronto sucks. 9th minute free kick for Toronto. Let's focus on the game. Bernadeschi. Etienne Jr. Oh my God, that was blocked away. At least they tried. Got to put that away, Ramirez. Well, Jurgen Klopp is way better than Jurgen Klinsmann. Let's not compare the two. Let's not compare the two. Fair enough. Well, I hope you reverse jinxed him. I had to watch, I don't know, maybe for the reverse jinx to work, I'd have to watch Money in the Bank, but I ain't doing that again. But they didn't beat Cincy when State played Bama. They should have, or at least drawn. They should have. I still think Houston's better. And he's only going to play 3 until Malagón comes back. The Song for My Hand by Burna Boy and Ed Sheeran. Honestly, it's a beautiful song. Honestly, the Song for My Hand by Ed Sheeran and Burna Boy, it's awesome. It's beautiful. I'm glad I listened to it. Definitely connected with my soul. So I'm glad you introduced me to it because it's a good song. It's a very good song. I felt it in my soul. Yeah, it did. So thank you. I'm glad I stopped being crabby and listened to it. So I was a little bit crabby at the moment. I think it's because, was that the day TFC lost their last game? Either way, I was a little bit crabby. I got the crab out of my ass and listened to the song, and I'm glad I did. So 11th minute. There we go. Thank you for the $5 as well. Schulte for sure. Schulte for sure. I mean, I have no problems with it. They won on a shootout. They had horrible penalties, but won on the shootout. And Argentina versus Canada, nobody's going to believe in us. Hell, I don't even believe. Well, let me put it like this. I'm still going to go with a safe pick when I pick. I'm still going to go with a safe pick. Maybe a little bit more Cloud Cuckoo Lander, but I'm still going to go with a safe pick. Boom. Well, good for him. But Jurgen Klopp is still Jurgen Klopp. Houston's a better team. The song is For My Hand by Burna Boy and Ed Sheeran. It's a good song, though. No. It's just this game. Offside! Kevin Long offside! Kevin Long's header is offside. Yeah. Well, that's nice to hear. Also, the fact I tell the truth about these damn federations, but, you know. No, I did not. No. Didn't even send it to me, so. You didn't even send it to me. So. Are they going to go to VAR? No, it'll be a goal kick. Hold on. Corner kick. Long. He wasn't offside. What? What the hell? We just got screwed. Etienne had nothing to do with that. If you're trying to call him offside, we just got screwed. We just got screwed. We just got screwed. 12th minute. Shit, it should be 1-0 Toronto, which I couldn't even believe that, but we just got screwed. Cincinnati 1-0 Miami. I'm not surprised. 93rd minute. Colombia 4-0 Panama. They got another penalty or something? Yep, they got a penalty to end the game. Holy. Colombia got a penalty to end the game. I didn't see an offside there at all. We got screwed. Should be 1-0 Toronto. It's a goal kick for Sean Johnson. And it's 5-0 Colombia. There you go. I hope Toronto, maybe they will win this game. I don't know. 13th minute. And it's full time. The keeper's praying after getting scored a second penalty on him. Yeah, I can see it. I think Miami and Cincy will fall off too, to be honest. They're actually better. It looks like they're better without Messi than with him, as of now. That's out for a corner. It's weird. Bull. 5-0 Colombia. I'm not surprised. So Canada's the team who goes furthest in CONCACAF, and they will play a third-place match at the very least, which that would be a double if that happens that way. If Canada doesn't make the third-place match, well, I'm not doing the third-place match. I'm just doing Toronto. Header goal! Columbus scores a goal on a header after we missed a header or got screwed. Cucho 1-0. Cucho Hernandez 1-0. Of course. 16th or 15th minute, 1-0. Of course. Of course, it had to happen that way. Goal for Columbus. We got scored. Yeah, I know we're shit, but still, we did get screwed. I know we're shit. You don't have to tell me twice. Somehow, yes, and somehow Bill Manning's still employed. But we got screwed. No, it's both. We're shit, but we should be 1-1. That header by Long was not offside. And Etienne had nothing to do with the play. We got screwed. It should be 1-1. I'd still be pissed about it, but, you know, you're probably right. But damn it, let me hope. Damn it, let me hope. If I didn't have hope, I should have just watched Money in the Bank. Colombia beats Panama 5-0. I was right about that, though. Yeah, there's no reason to hope, I know. Abandon all hope, I know, but what do you want me to do? It's not fun to go into games with zero hope. Like, just a little bit of hope is better than nothing. I just said I did. TFC's goal can't be offside on a corner. I didn't see a foul either, though. I didn't see obstruction. I didn't see nothing. It should be 1-1. Will we still blow it? Yes. We'd still probably blow it. We'd still be 1-1 right now. Another corner. Let's see him do it again. Probably. Because Tim Way is an idiot and Greg Berhalter sucks as a manager. 17th minute. Headed away. Yay, you could head this one away. Let me guess, we're out of the playoffs as we speak. Somehow we're still in a wild card spot. And luckily for us, Montreal's drawing and Atlanta's probably going to lose to RSL. We're still in a wild card spot. Chicago plays the Quakes. Ah, damn it. The Revs are playing the Sounders. They're losing that. Okay, so we'll still probably be 9th place at the end of the night. We're probably going to miss the playoffs. I agree, but you're right. But I know we suck. We're the worst. I know he won Money in the Bank. Nobody. There's only one person who could save this team, and well, especially if Bill Manning's still in charge. If Greg gets fired, Tim Way is a hero for getting a red. Fair enough, but right now he's just an idiot. But hey, if that changes in a week, he'll be a hero. Fair enough. I'll give it to him. No, they do have international players, or at least players who could play internationally. Cucho, Colombian. I'm surprised he didn't get called up. Rossi, I think, has been called up a couple of times for Uruguay. Ramirez, that hadn't been called up for the USA. Farsi plays for Algeria, or wants to play for Algeria. Matan, I'm surprised he didn't get called up for Romania, or did he actually? He should have been called up. He did not get called up for Romania, weirdly enough. It's only been a Romanian U21. Okay, that's something. Nagby's been called up for the USA way back in the day. Arston, no, hadn't been called up yet. Shiberko didn't get called up by Ukraine, which was weird. He didn't get called up by Ukraine, but okay. Camacho, France, doesn't get called up. He's not good enough. Moreira, Cape Verde, I think he got called up for the AFCON. I think he did. I think he got called up for the AFCON, I think. Yeah, he got called up for AFCON. Yep. There you go. But that was in January. Patrick Schulte got called up for the Olympic team. 20th minute. Now, I'm surprised. Exactly. Thank you. Crew fan says it should be 1-1. Thank you. I'm not surprised. I hate it, but I'm not surprised. But thank you. Thank you, Connor. Thank you for telling me I'm not that crazy. I may be crazy, but I'm not that crazy. I saw what I... Oh, my God. How's the game been between Columbus and Toronto? Same as it's ever been. Crap. But I expected to lose this one. So, is it that bad? No. I'm just mad at the ref for screwing us and taking away that first goal. I was confident until we went to shit. I was confident a month ago. I'm not confident anymore. I'm more confident we're going to miss the damn playoffs. But I heard somebody say if we pick up, 16 points in the last games, we'll make the playoffs. Because last year, the low number was 38. And we're at 24, so we need like 16 points. That's possible if they could pick their asses up. Still somewhat possible. Yeah, I know. Juan Gabriel FC is better than us. I know. Juan Gabriel FC is better than us. I know. Sami Zayn's a Montreal Impact fan. He is, and he's also a Habs fan. Well, besides Gold Cup, no. If we beat Argentina, I'm not afraid of Argentina. It's not a 0% chance. I'd say about 30% chance we do it, which is better than nothing, which is big for Canada. It's a little bit too big of a chance against Argentina, but I'll take 30%. Any day of the week and twice on Sunday in the situation we're in, I'll take 30%. No, I think Argentina looks mortal. I think we may lose, but I don't think a curb stomping's in order. I think they look mortal. We didn't get curb stomped the first time. I think Argentina looks mortal. I really do. Messi's still hurt. I don't think he'll be healthy that quickly. I still think he's not going to be 100% on Tuesday. Lautaro didn't score. I think defensively we're as good as Ecuador. We have as much of a chance as Ecuador did, to be totally honest. Looking back at it, Columbus going forward, we may lose. I'm not saying we will or won't. But we're not getting curb stomped. I don't think it's going to be 3 or 4-0. I think it's going to be like 1 or 2. 2 at worst, again. But normally when you play a team again in a tournament, it normally benefits the losing team or the team who was outplayed, which was Canada. So we'll find out. I think there's a non-zero chance. No. But you know what? I got an idea. If I was the manager of this team, I'd be like, we're trading for Tani Aluazei. I think Tani Aluazei would be a good starter. If you want to be cheap, especially. Hell, we'll trade them a Wuzu. Our luck, he'll go good there, but they still have Timu Pukki anyway. Right? We'll trade them a Wuzu. We got Tani Aluazei. We got a cheaper number against the Caps. So if he's shit, it's not as bad, but I don't think he would be. Go steal him from Minnesota, in my opinion. That's what we should do. Go steal Tani Aluazei from Minnesota, my opinion. Really? Shit, that's good. I think so. I think it's funny, yeah. Things started really going south for Toronto around the time Herdman started talking shit about Cushing and the punch. Yeah, I guess he was lying. That's called karma. Karma's no, I don't. I'm just saying by the numbers. That's what I read. I have no hope for the playoffs. Like, if we play how we played earlier this season, yeah, we could pick up 16 points in 11 games. We can. We're not counting this one. This one's a wash. If we were 1-1, maybe not. Yeah, Toronto's 1-8-0 while allowing the first goal. It's about to be 1-9-0. But I was just saying what I read. I'm just saying what I read. How we doing, Sebastian? He's from Montreal. And he's a CF Montreal fan. 1-0 Orlando. Euro's going crazy. Copa's better. Probably. That's probably what I'd predict. Not me. That's exactly what I said. Exactly. But they're dumb. And Bill Manning's dumb. And Herdman's getting his karma for talking shit about Cushing. I was worried he was going to get fired. Now I wish he was. Okay, now that's a bit harsh. But still. That's a bit harsh, but still. Yeah, I heard about that. Good luck to him. 1-1 Miami, Cincinnati. Ooh. I got Chivas beating Toluca 2-1. Big up yourself. If not for Canada, CONCACAF would look really bad. You're looking good. Thank you. Great response from Miami. I know we don't, but the fact that because we're not good enough in penalties, but who knows? I agree with that. If it wasn't for Lautaro, they'd be out of this damn tournament. I agree. Now I'm doing St. Louis. On Monday, I'm going to do the quarterfinal recap, semifinal prediction. The final prediction's its own video. Maybe I'll do an early final prediction, though. We'll see what I do. But tomorrow, I'm doing St. Louis versus Colorado, live in RSR. Then I'll do Monday, the quarterfinal recap, semifinal, and final prediction. Spread out the views. Yes. I think Hagen's good enough to be the number one. For sure. I think he is. Oh, I remember watching that game live, Cruz Azul versus Arcaí. I remember watching that live. I was like, oh, we may have a problem against Cruz Azul. We did. We did. Because let's not forget, the next time Cruz Azul played a tie, or the next team they played was Toronto. At Raymond James Stadium, and then Azteca. 3-1, 4-1 on aggregate. It was not fun. Good. No. I'm doing good. You doing better today? How you doing, Rafa? You doing better today? No. Goes back. Hey, at least Toronto hadn't got scored on again. 1-0. Not surprised. I know, I saw. So basically replacing Hell in a Cell. Maybe they'll still have the cell matches there. Copa is better. Exactly. The man's a motivation merchant. He only has one tactic. It's better to talk shit and be able to motivate well if you have more than one tactic, John. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying I'd be a shit talker. I'm not saying I'm against shit talking because I'd definitely be a shit talker too. But I definitely have more than one tactic. And yes, I definitely think and that's 2-0. Another corner, header, Cucho, 2 goals. Groundhog Day. Cucho Hernandez scores another header off a corner. '29th minute. 2-0. At least I knew they were going to lose this game. Shit. So I knew they were going to lose this game. It's not like it was any hope of anything else. Still, for now, in the playoffs. We got to wait for that Atlanta game to finish. Oh, thank you. Montreal's losing. Montreal's losing. Yes! Okay, good. Chicago draws or loses to San Jose, will still be 9th place. But another header goal by Cucho Hernandez, it's 2-0. Will BJ save Nashville? I think he will. I saw that. I think it'd be a good idea. That's what I predicted at the start of the knockouts. I'm starting to think maybe not. Because even if they make the final, they get Uruguay or Colombia. Now, if it's Brazil, I think they found a way. But if it's Uruguay or Colombia, no. No, they're getting stomped out in the final. They're getting a mud hole stomped in them. Bernadeschi was covering his eyes, and nobody even saw Cucho making the run. Dude, Cucho's killing us. Honestly, let's trade for Tani Aluaze, as I said. Or just anybody but Owusu. Somebody better, but anybody but Owusu. Hell, let Kerr start at this point. They're checking it on VAR. Just let it be. Probably. They think there's a foul on the goal. A second time. Exactly, he is. There you go. Exactly. Schaffenberg should have stayed. As I said, Schaffenberg was better than Soteldo in 2021 playing on the wing, if you notice that second half of the season. And then Bob Bradley stupidly let him go after trying to play him at right wing back. Or wing back. What an idiot. Like, yeah, he's not really a wing back. He did it in a pinch. Let's see. Ref's still checking it. He isn't going to make the call yet. He's not as good as he was as soon as I said it. Exactly. No goal. It's been taken away for a foul, but it's still 1-0. Fair enough. You didn't give us a goal. They took away their goal, their second goal. Fair enough. I mean, I think there was a foul there, but it's still 1-0. Not today. We were supposed to lose this game. I'm pissed, but it ain't going to be that bad. Probably. Nobody marked him, but it was a foul anyway, so I agree. Yep. Well, it's more like I need Atlanta to lose to RSL, but we're still, as long as we're still in a playoff spot. Exactly. Why are you celebrating like it's 2016? Fair enough, but you're acting like it's 2016. Cade Cowell gets a goal. Pavel gets a goal. Toluca. Somehow Baracho scores. Goal should stand. That's harsh. We suck. They didn't mark him just like the first time. I'm surprised I haven't yet. I'm surprised I haven't had a heart attack after this team. Colombia beat Panama by 5-0, 5-0. Cross should have been Johnson's. This team doesn't know how to play. Columbia's going to score again. You're probably right, but still only 1-0. That's the good news. And there's also another reason I'll still have a good Saturday. I expect us to lose this game. I expected us to lose this game. That's also why I'm having a good Saturday. They can't make me sad. Okay? When I know we're going to lose. And when I rant, I'm only mad until the rant's over. It's good to get it off the chest. But these results aren't ruining my day. And penalty? Somehow, no. Okay. So I guess this ref knew he screwed us in the first place. Trying to give us every chance we got. But, yeah, Canada won. I'm good. Besides, I'm over the moon for also other reasons. So, I mean, TFC can suck for the rest of the Copa. I'm fine. I'm not doing fine. Okay, now I'm sad. Huh? Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. Wait, really? No. Now I'm sad. You can't. No. Like, they had him come out in Toronto just to announce his retirement. No. Brazil, pathetic against Ottawa. He still was a part-timer for the past couple of years. See what this live thread has to say. Header. Cena is retiring. 2025 retirement tour is what his shirt said. Two Cincinnati, one Miami. Okay, now I'm sad. I didn't think there was anything that could make me sad. That's sad. 36 minute. I mean, I knew it was coming, but damn. Acosta scored for Cincinnati. I guess he has a... Damn. Oh. 37th minute. '38th minute. The Who retired in 1982, but still tour every year. True enough. Where's Lichnowsky? He just... Well, they got eliminated a week ago. Yeah, good point. Good point. He could be playing. I guess maybe they called a knock. I don't know. '38th minute. Archelane's arriving late. That could be as well. That could be as well. I'm not prepared for the John Cena retirement tour. I'm not prepared at all. I will definitely buy a farewell tour. I need to see what that farewell tour t-shirt looks like, but I think, yeah, I'm going to have to buy one. Longstaff's 24, but he plays like he's retiring soon because he's finally, what's the word? He's finally comfortable playing for Herdman, but honestly, he's one of the reasons why Herdman might just get fired sooner rather than later. Nepotism. That's your answer. Nepotism. Nepotism. I've seen rugby. Bernadeschi over the bar. Still 1-0, 40th minute. He is finished. Probably. That is true. Yes. Saw John Cena back in the day, No Way Out pay-per-view, 2002, 2003 versus the Giant Kurt Angle. Wait, could that have been 2024 or 2004 is the number one contenders match for the WWE Championship? I think that might have been 2004, but they're winning 2-1, San Luis. Well, good for them. 40th minute. Playing forward, that's out. And Johnson clears that out. "41st minute. Cena should leave." I don't disagree, honestly. We could probably get a better winger for less money. How we doing, Red Bull Insider? WrestleMania is going to be John Cena's last match. I'm going. I will legitimately cry that night watching that match. I don't care. Call me a punk. I don't care. I will cry. Free kick. That's Toronto doing horribly. And I just got told. I also just got told John Cena is going to retire in a year. Less than a year, actually. Well, you want me to sell? That's like wanting somebody's bathwater, but okay, all right. 42nd minute. That's like, okay, all right. Oh, it's a red shirt. Okay. All right. I can get behind that. Nice. Well, yeah, I'm getting that one. 43rd minute. 1-0. I'm getting that one, yeah. Red shirt to finish off. Well, there you go. If it John Cena joined the UFC, he would get his ass kicked. He would get his ass kicked. I mean, John would get his ass kicked. He could just be a movie star now. I'm happy about it. 43rd minute. TFC. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. 44th minute. 44th minute, 1-0. Somebody's got to back up freaking Brawny. TFC, don't let me down. If we lose to Forge, just call the season off at this point. Hell, even if we draw to them, call the season off. I know it's at Tim Hortons Field, but call the season off. We draw to them, let alone lose. It depends on how good the cap is. Like, is it a new era cap and is it a fitted or like one of those 3930s? I could buy a 29 cap for that shit. I think Canada would win the tournament if they beat Argentina, yes. I do believe so. I do believe so. 45th minute. How much stoppage time? 1-0. Hey, at least it isn't that bad. Could be worse. Way worse. Still somehow in a playoff spot. Oh, by the way, we got Philly next in the league at home. Live in Ottawa. It sucks ass here. Hey, at least you're in the capital city. It's a very comfy cap. Ha! Okay, that's funny. Somebody on the Canada Soccer Reddit made a Alistair Johnston Bret Hart meme. They put Alistair Johnston's head on Bret Hart. Wait, it will get worse. Probably. You're right, it probably will. Ooh. I'd rather play Argentina than Uruguay. Uruguay are savage. But 5 minutes of stoppage time. I guess you're going to the next WrestleMania. Sadly enough, probably if I find a way, I will. Yeah. But plan to not. I'll be watching it on TV. Five minutes of stoppage time. Being a little bit of a doomer, eh? You know the Hawk 2 girl? I don't know her. I've seen the video. I don't know her, though. I've seen the video. Yes. If it's not by Canada, it'll be Uruguay. Argentina's winning 3-0. She's from Tennessee, too. I know. They said that. She also showed up at Zach Bryan's concert in Nashville. Yeah. Cross in. Then she was interviewed by Brianna Chicken Fry, who's Zach Bryan's girlfriend. Argentina beat Canada 2-0 at half speed. Well, they've been half speed the whole tournament, so. Well, I'll be nice to Montreal for the first time in my life. They have very beautiful old-style architecture. Very beautiful old-style architecture. Very rustic architecture. I think it's very beautiful. If that's how. I think it is very beautiful. It's a different look. Toronto. It's a very high-bustling city. I mean, the CN Tower's there. Also has beautiful modern architecture, but has everything you'd want. Vancouver is very futuristic, in my opinion. Edmonton is Edmonton. Edmonton is Edmonton. I can't wait to see it. Televisa can't help you now, baby. The Hamburglar can't help you now. The Hamburglar can't help you now. 49th minute. I have a feeling they won't for some reason. See, I can believe in Canada, though. 49th minute. I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. One more minute of stoppage time before we go to the half. Take a short break in 30 seconds. We'll talk about the stats and push this on. $20 seconds. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sean Johnson gets there and clears it. Which NBA team do you root for? The Raptors. So, That tells you I barely could care about the NBA right now. Because I can't watch everything, but the Raptors are trash. I'm just glad they won that one title. But right now, I mean, I've watched a couple of Raptors games over the season, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Eric Sanchez coming on for a Medica. 50th minute. How much they going to play more? Money in the Bank is on now. I know. I've been hearing things about it. Yep, I saw the announcement from John Cena. He's retiring after Mania. It hurts. It's sad to hear. It's sad to hear. I mean, David Crapo, Larea, Estacchio. When did I say we didn't have a lot of talent? What, 5 years ago? I don't remember saying that recently. I didn't remember saying that recently. Unless you're saying somebody else. I wish he was. Earlier in the stream, you said that. I mean, compared to Argentina, sure, we don't have much talent, but I mean, compared to Argentina, like nobody's going to put anybody but Davies and David above anybody Argentinian. Even the guys that I really think are good players. Well, that's true. Compared to Argentina, especially. I wasn't disrespecting them. I was just saying, like the USA, and that's how most people see it as well. They're like the old USA, the one who wasn't as talented, but they had some quality players, but they had a lot of heart. I was also looking at it from a way that others would look at it. Not my delusional, Eustachio is the metronome of the team. Wait, did Bernadeschi just get a yellow for talking to the ref even though he has the armband on? What the hell? No, I'll break out the Moscato when we win the Copa. I wasn't getting drunk for last night. No. Even the semifinal, I won't. But the final, I'll bust out the Moscato. How about that? Halftime. Halftime, it is 1-0 Columbus. Better than what I expected. I agree with that. Personally, I agree with that. Yeah. But not many people see it that way. So I also sort of said it like everybody else would, closer to what everybody else would say. Because if I'm like, you know what? We have the guys to do it for sure. Yeah, we have the guys to do it. We got the talent to do it for sure. People are going to call me delusional. And honestly, I don't feel like going there right now. Fair enough. I agree with that. Fair enough. Like, I would take Eustachio over some of the older players. I would take Davies and David, obviously. I would take Larea. I would take Bombito. Yeah, I would. You're right. But it's still not like, but all of our players are in Europe. TFC proved me wrong. Just kidding. No, they're not. Look, the U.S. are like, all of our players are in Europe. They don't play in MLS, or at least our best 11, our best 18. You know? We have our best era ever. But Canada has like half their squad in the MLS, and they made it further. It doesn't matter where you play. Frankly, most of these U.S. players that play in Europe don't play a lot. They're just on a bench. Gio Reyna. It doesn't matter. It matters if you play, not where you play, in my opinion. I'm tired of this Europe is everything debate. I'm tired of this Europe is everything debate. It matters if you play, not where you play. It's better to play 34 games in MLS, plus Leagues Cup, plus US Open Cup or Canada Cup, It's better to play those games than be on the bench for most of the games in Europe, in my opinion. Like, is it a higher level to play at? Yes, but if you're on the bench, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, okay, so you're training with some freaking Dutch guy who's on the Dutch national team. Wow. But you're normally on the bench. That does nothing. Yeah, if you're playing, let me put it like this. If you're playing, yeah, it's marginally better at the very least to be in Europe, and it also depends on where you play. But if you play every week or most weeks, if you're playing most weeks in Europe, marginally, yes, it's better than playing in MLS. But if you're on the bench for most of the matches, well, then you're Jacob Schaffelberg. Well, he's not in Europe either, but you're Jacob Schaffelberg. I saw. And me too. There you go. I agree. I think some of the players who played the first 11 shouldn't have played at the Euros. But I don't think Croatia will drop off that much with a new era or a new generation. Europe is everything. If you don't play in Europe, you're not really a pro. England, Spain, Italy, Germany is everybody. The NBA, everybody else is the G League. See, but here's the thing. Why go if you're not good enough to play there, Matt Turner? See, I think some of these players be like, oh, but he's at Chelsea. He's at Valencia. He's at blah, 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 blah. Doesn't mean nothing. Okay? So you believe you have a golden generation because you have guys playing in a certain league when they're barely playing at all. I'd rather call the MLS boys or have them playing in MLS. But whatever, you know. That's an idiot thing to move. I agree. Fair enough. But with that being said, we'll take a short break, talk about the stats, get this one going. 1-0 Columbus. I'll take it as a win if we keep it 1-0 or go 1-1. Okay? I'll take it like that. But with that being said, we'll take a short break. We'll be back. We're back to the stats of the half. Probably, no, I'm not a West Ham fan. I'm not the West Ham fan here. So, no. Well, it's also really good money, which they need that money. With that being said, stats to have 6 shots to 2, 3 shots on goal to 1, 241 accurate pass to 134, 91 to 83% pass accuracy, 4 fouls to 7, 5 corner 1, 62% pass or possession to 38%, 6 shots 2, 3 shots on goal to 1, 264 pass to 162. 91% pass accuracy to 83, 6 throws to 6, 0 offside to 0, 0 yellows to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 1-0 at the half. Columbus is the better team. It's a wonder Toronto's not down by more than 1. Honestly, it's a wonder. It's a legitimate wonder. Yeah, VAR helped a bit there. Frankly, it should be 1-1 off our header, but off the corner. But rightfully so, we're losing. Rightfully so, we're losing. There's not much else to say. We suck. We suck. We're rightfully losing. We suck. Columbus is the second best team in CONCACAF for a reason. Unlike us, they're actually doing something with it. But, you know, there you go. I'm not the person to ask. I'm sober. I guess Moscato. That's all I drink. Put some freaking rum and punch. I don't know. I can't tell you. Just don't drink piss beer. Top 3 West Ham players. Edson Alvarez, Jared Bowen, and Kudus. Mohamed Kudus. Yeah, we'll go there. Edson Alvarez, Jared Bowen, Mohamed Kudus. That's where we'll go with it. Canada beat Messi. I think they can. Long Island iced tea. That's on you. Also, don't drink the Everclear. Second half about to start. Holy crap, the second half's already starting? Jesus. I don't know. I really don't know. But chocolate milk with a little cinnamon on top. We used to be a proper country. That actually sounds awesome. But personally, I'd rather have a white hot chocolate like they used to make at McDonald's. And also Starbucks has it, but I haven't gone to the Starbucks to get it. Yes, it goes straight to penalties. Only the final has extra time. Even the third place is straight to pens. But 15 minutes till the start of Long Island iced tea has vodka, tequila, gin, rum, triple sec. A lot of alcohol. There's a lot of alcohol. A lot of alcohol. It would knock me on my ass after 1, probably. Are you doing Brazil Uruguay? No. I got to do the RSR for this, so no. Second half about to start. Yes. Since Dickie-O and Sutton, baby. There you go. I saw that, yes. That's awesome. I got to say, that's awesome. I don't know if that's a good idea after what Argentina just did to Ecuador and the fact Canada couldn't score any penalties to save. Hey, maybe they'll be better the second time. I got Uruguay winning 3-1. 3-1 Uruguay. I may be 4-0 at the end of the night on my quarterfinal predictions. What was Toronto FC called before TFC? Inter Toronto FC. They wanted to throw the Inter in there. They didn't do it, though. Ugh. And also the Northmen. I think they also wanted to call the team the Northmen as well. That was also a name that was bandied about, but we just won Toronto FC. But, yeah. It was either Inter, they were banding about Inter with the Toronto FC, or the Toronto Northmen. Then they just chose Toronto FC. 47th minute. England or Netherlands? England. I feel like they're going to win that game. I just have the Lynx. Well, that was the team before it, yeah. Well, that was the A-League team before it, but they weren't. That was the USL A-League team before Toronto FC, but it's two different franchises. But see, that's in defense, different franchises. Because you had the Blizzard, Metros Croatia, Lynx. So technically, yeah, the Lynx was the pro team before TFC. Yes. Different franchises, though. So, in my defense, CM Punk just cost Drew McIntyre the cash in. I'm not surprised. I agree with that. But what they were trying to call the teams before TFC was the name was, there you go. And by the way, if you want me to. So if you're talking about the Toronto franchise, what I said pre-team was right. If you're talking about everything Toronto, well, the Lynx was the pro team before. So in my defense. The way you asked the question made me think the Toronto FC franchise, not the pro team before TFC. If you said the pro team before TFC, I would have said the Lynx. But the way you phrased the question, in my defense, made me think, so what were they trying to name the team before it was a true franchise that the team started playing? In my defense, you phrased the question wrong. If that was the answer you're looking for, the Lynx, you phrased the question wrong. 49th minute. And Girault also played for the Lynx as well. Happy birthday to Jonathan Rodriguez. Happy birthday to Jonathan, yes. See, the AFL's back after all its problems. You mean the Australian Football League? Oh, no, the Arena Football League. Oh, yeah, Arena Football League. Yeah, I saw. There's Arena Football. Yeah. I've seen the Arena Football League is back. I was like, what the Aussie Football League problems? What was the problems of the Aussie Football League? Nice. Glad to hear it. Toronto, Croatia bought the Toronto Metros, become Toronto Metros Croatia. Global TV bought the Metros Croatia, became Toronto Blizzard in 79. So all that's connected. Then you have the Lynx. Then you have TFC. Shot wide, or cross goes wide. So Metros and Croatia and Blizzard are all connected. Then you have the Lynx. Then you have TFC. It's 3 different eras. CBS SN pick up the 2 semifinals. I don't know who's going to pick up the final. Of what? Oh, the Arena Football League. Probably CBS SN. Well, there you go. CM Punk doing Punk things. The Aussie League is really fun to watch. So is Gaelic football. Sao Paulo scored 2-0 over Red Bull Bragantino. Doesn't surprise me. We want Red Bull teams to lose in this house. Good. Thank you. Let's go, Montreal. Lose. Let's go. The Montreal loses. Yeah. Lose. Now we need Atlanta to lose. And we also need Philly to draw. Or not Philly to draw. We need Chicago to draw. Philly's playing, I guess, Red Bulls. Come on, Red Bulls. National anthem for Uruguay. Well, interesting. 51st minute. Still 1-0. Columbus playing forward. Toronto clears, but not far enough. As of now, Toronto is still in a playoff spot. We got to wait for the Atlanta match to finish before we know. Shot, goal, goal, goal. Christian Ramirez scores, turns around and pops it in. Horrible defensive play, but now it's 2-0. That's game. 51st minute or 52nd minute goal, 2-0. That's definitely going to be game. Christian Ramirez scores. I saw that. McIntyre deserves it. Yep. What a ball in from Cucho. Cucho with the assist. Ramirez is right there. And I don't know what Nixon was doing, but what an amazing turn from Christian Ramirez to slot that home. Like, just gets himself off of Nixon. The ball goes under the foot of Marshall Ruddy. Goal. Not surprised. Flamengo 1-1 Cuiabá 1-1. Well, that's interesting. They were back in 2012. This is nothing new. The hell, they were last year. This is nothing new. You're right. Yep. Burn it all down. Burn it all down. I'm tired. Burn it all down. I'm tired. It won't be stopped. It will not be stopped. It's over. This season's over. We're going to lose everything for the rest of the season, except maybe the Forge tie. But there's no reason. Honestly, we probably should just go and lose it, because if we don't, Ozziel, Herrera, or Marcelo Flores. Ozziel, honestly. Like, in my opinion, we're losing any. Like, honestly, you know what? We might as well just lose to Forge. Because if we beat Forge, we still got to play Vancouver. And Vancouver's going to beat us in a one-legged final in Vancouver. We're done. So we're not even winning the Canadian Championship, even if we beat Forge. Being in the finals is wholesale bullshit. Might as well lose to Forge anyway. It's my opinion. You might as well. Spurs 9-23 Hornets. Oh, yeah, Summer League started. Might as well just lose to Forge anyway. Going to the Canadian Championship final be wholesale bullshit. We're done. Burn it all down. You don't believe in Pacific? No, I don't. I mean, Vancouver is better than us. Like, yeah, if we play Pacific, we might get a 10-pot Canadian Championship win. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we probably will. Even if we're bad for the rest of the MLS season and Leagues Cup. But there's no way Pacific wins over 2 legs over Vancouver. There's no way. Vancouver's not bad. If they pull it off, honestly, I'd be worried about Pacific, to be honest. And it would be at Pacific Starlight Stadium. Do I think we have the firepower if we beat Forge to beat Pacific? If they somehow beat Vancouver? Yes. Do I think we will? I don't know. Then I'd be a bit worried. But I don't know why I should believe in Pacific. Bernadeschi corner. Yeah, you're probably going to get like 3 more. Probably going to focus more on the Brazil-Uruguay match for the rest of the night, to be totally honest. Cross in. Header, Owuzu, it's over the bar. It's a goal kick. Get ready for hockey. See you around. See you, Rory. This team is just sad. This team is sad, frankly. This team is sad, frankly. The final quarterfinal will be played in Copa America, 57th minute. Delayed start due to inclement weather near Q2 Stadium for NYCFC in Austin. Saved. '47th minute or 57th minute. 13-1. Columbus has outscored their opponents in their last 4 matches. And Petretta overruns the ball. Like, the one thing I can hope for Toronto is when Larea comes back, that helps an upturn in form. I don't know if that'll happen. Like, Richie Larea, like, this team is badly missing Richie Larea for sure. And they might be missing Oso. The way Oso's performed during I'd rather see Oso play than Longstaff at this point. And Oso might be washed, but Oso's been playing well at the Copa against teams that have been rougher. And he's outpaced Venezuela. You know, Brazil, Uruguay's kicked off. You know what? I'd give Oso a shot. Maybe he's not washed. Maybe Oso is not washed. Maybe Oso, as the captain, needs to play over Longstaff. And we need Larea back. If that doesn't change, and we still need to make some signings in the window, but I do think things will even out a bit when Larea and Oso get back. And again, all we need is 16 points to just be in the playoffs. More to be higher, of course, but and also to do well in Leagues Cup. But I still think we need more moves anyway. I don't think it's just I think a lot, I wouldn't say a lot of it, but I do think we will get back to a more even level of performance with Oso and Larea, in my opinion. Shot! Wide. But we still need more signings. It's not just them. We still need more signings. We need to up our depth at the very least. Coelho being gone is going to suck for a lot of weeks, but I think we can live with Oso in the midfield with Davey. And Oso, Davey, Insigne coming in. I feel like we should let Insigne be the 10, maybe. Or let Bernadeschi be the 10, Insigne, Etienne, and Owuzu at least, if you want to run that. But Shane O'Neill's off for Lorenzo Insigne. Darwin will score goal, get assist tonight. Miami red card, Guadalajara, Toluca kickoff. Man, Miami's falling apart. Marshall Ruddy. Gomes. Nice play through Cozy Thompson. Ford. Bernadeschi running. Bernadeschi running. Still Bernadeschi. Bernadeschi still running. Crosses in. Owuzu can't get there, but it's out for a corner. 3 minutes in, 0-0 between Uruguay and Brazil. Oh, yeah, that didn't. Well, there you go. 60th minute, 30 minutes to go. Plays back. Gomes. Bernadeschi. Offside. Now how? 27 meeting between these teams. Uruguay and Brazil. You're spelling the alphabet. That's like one after the other. That's a spam, in my opinion. That's spammier than a brick of Vienna sausage. Because isn't spam basically just Vienna sausage, but in a patty, a brick? Like, technically it is, if you think about it. San Luis America 2-1. If you think about it, it technically is. Like, spam technically is a brick of Vienna sausage, technically, if you really think about it. I agree with that. Shame on TFC. If only for treating Schaffenberg like crap, but also just being a shit team. But either way, yeah, shame. Like, but seriously, though, if you think about it, it is. If you think about spam, it is a brick of Vienna sausage. He's been shit on both sides. I agree. How Southgate's still surviving because his team somehow wins games or does enough to win games. Let's put it like that. '63rd minute. Tigres Necaxa 0-0. There you go. Okay. Not surprised. Danilo to take the throw in. Surprised no card's been shown yet. Bernadeschi got carded. He was talking to the ref, and he's the captain. He still got a yellow card at the half, remember? He was pissed about it. Ted Uncle being a dumbass as per. But hey, at least he's screwing over both teams. Offsides. Nope. Advantage played. Insigne. 63rd minute. Over the top, Longstaff. Brings it down, Marshall Ruddy. Insigne. Turns it through. Insigne still. Loses the ball. Longstaff gets on it. Insigne. Chips it over. Etienne. Nobody's there. Even when we have a good forward play, nobody's in the position to put the ball into the net. What? Shot by Bernadeschi, saved by Schulte. Corner. Hey, at least Toronto's trying to attack. No, it's not even a corner. It didn't go out. Philly Union 0-0 Red Bulls. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, side netting. Rossi side netting. Go be live for MLS All-Stars Liga MX. Yep, I'll be live for that game. I'll also be live for the skills comp the day before. The Netherlands has problem with racism, don't they? Somebody also cosplayed Ruud Gullit. And really, if you want to cosplay Ruud Gullit, you only need the old Netherlands jersey and a wig and a mustache. You don't have to do anything else. People know who you're cosplaying. And some dude painted himself to cosplay Ruud Gullit with the wig, with the mustache, with the jersey at the Euros. I don't know if you saw that. People say he painted himself orange, but he still darkened himself. It's still, in context, I have to bring it up, at least. If you painted himself orange, it's less of a problem. But still, if you want to cosplay as Ruud Gullit, you don't have to paint yourself at all. If you have the wig and the mustache and the jersey. People know that hair. People know that hair. Atlanta screwed. That's my thoughts. Hey, good for Thiago. Hey, it's good for him. Hopefully he can get to Europe quick out of it. But Atlanta screwed. Good for us. Maybe they'll fall out of the race. We still got to pick up some points, though. I don't think they're beating RSL tonight, though. So as long as Philly doesn't get a result, we'll still be 9th place. 67th minute. And hopefully we don't drop that lower than that. But, again, everybody knows Ruud Gullit's hair and his look back in the 80s and 90s. Everybody knows. It's iconic. You could cosplay Ruud Gullit without painting yourself orange or, well, and if you paint yourself orange, lighting isn't going to benefit you sometimes. Just like that picture somebody took a screenshot of that Euro game. So, it's my opinion. So you know what the hurricane threat to North Carolina is this year? It's going to be an active season. We already had a Category 5 in late June, early July out of the main development region, which normally doesn't happen. North Carolina's under the gun. I don't think they'll get many hurricanes, but there will be a storm that either curves into off the eastern seaboard, maybe one or two, or just goes in like Isabel. There could be that as well. Y'all are a little bit more protected than the Gulf and Florida, I think, but y'all will be hit with something. I do believe y'all be hit with something at least once. Now, I don't know if it'll be more of an Isabel-type storm that goes straight in or if it'll be a fish storm that hugs the coast and all that. But I think there will be. I don't know how strong the system will be as well, but I would probably say, I think, in my opinion, I'm going to say with how many named storms there will be a coast hugger and a Isabel-type storm. Probably the coast hugger would probably be more August, September-ish. I guess the Isabel type storm could be like that as well. But again, I don't know how strong it'll be. But 6-1 at Cincinnati over Miami. Jeez. 0-0 Uruguay, Brazil. Yes. Yeah. But it's going to be an active season. There's going to be a lot of named storms. I'm also keeping an eye on Florida. So I'm keeping an eye on everything, as you can see from the tropical updates, but I'm certainly keeping an eye on Florida. Anything that could come into Florida. I think they're going to get hammered this year. Not a good thing. I think this will be like 2004 for them. So it's not good. Not good to hear. I think this will be like 2004 for them. I think they're under the gun a lot, in my opinion. The Gulf is going to be under the gun. Texas, I think, might just be another one really under the gun. I think Louisiana is going to get hit hard one time this year, if not two, or at least hit twice or three times, but hit hard once. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a Katrina-level storm this year. I think we're closer to a Katrina-level storm. If it ain't this year, it will not be after 2050. It certainly will be way before 2050, but I have a feeling this year might be that year. So it's a lot to keep track of, but because it's Copa America, it's the CONMEBOL tournament, he should be at every match. At least everyone he can get to. Be stupid not to. K-Cal hit the crossbar, he almost scored a banger. I told you he'd probably score. You would call me crazy. People don't F around when it comes to name storms around here. Because of Isabel. Because of storms like Isabel. People remember stuff like Isabel. Look that up. It was a big bad storm, Isabel. Also, storms like Hortense, I think, was. Also, Hannah from 2008. Superstorms, Hurricane Irene as well. Hurricane Irene, Superstorm Sandy. There are ones to look at that people, there's reasons why they don't fuck around. Okay? There's reasons why they don't. Especially a place like North Carolina. There's reasons why they don't. Wilma got there a bit strong. Isaias as well. I think Hortense was a North Carolina storm. Hurricane George as well. I've never had Domino's do that to me. Okay. Oh, and you thought I was crazy. Katrina, that was New Orleans. Katrina was New Orleans. I think remnants hit like the western side of North Carolina, but that wasn't strong enough. I'm talking about like stuff that went in. Yeah, you're going to probably have to evacuate, especially if it's going to come Isabel style straight in. Now, if it's, well, I didn't know if you were or not, but whatever. Now, if it's a coast hugger, you might be able to get away with staying where you are. But if it's going to come in like Isabel, you might have to evacuate. I would check the evacuation zones, but you might have to evacuate. Depending if it's like a 3 or 4. If it's like a 4 and you're getting a high storm surge, like, yeah, if they tell you mandatory evacuation, I'd evacuate. But if you don't believe them, ask me. I'll look at the storm surge maps and I'll be like, category 4, 10, 12 feet of storm surge. And depending on the movement of the storm, I'll be like, yeah, they're right. If you don't trust them, trust me. Montreal 1-1 Vancouver. Ah, crap. There's evac signs all over the place here. Yeah, you're definitely in a evacuation zone. But if it's like a Cat 4 coming in Isabel style, if you don't trust them, trust me. 73rd minute. Cross in. Or, who knows? Who knows? Hey, if you want to stay, I'll go full Jim Cantore. Hey, if you want to stay, maybe I'll come over there and go full Jim Cantore. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. Hey, I know where to go. I'll chase it. I'll go full Jim Cantore and vlog it. Hey, it's up to you. It's up to you. Matthias Kokoro scored for Montreal. Well, there you go. I think they have, even a draw would keep them under us, though, so that's fine. Like, oh, they're the second best team in CONCACAF. You'd be like, it was always going to be a tough sled. We were at their stadium. It was always going to be tough sledding. The guys put in good effort, but it just wasn't meant to be, and the referee was that horrible referee. Some like that. Some of that ilk, probably. Fair enough, I agree. But they've pretty much given up already. It is 70. We're getting to the 70th minute. Hold on. They put it wide. It'll be a goal kick, I think. It didn't touch anybody. I think it'll be a goal kick. Rossi drops it back to Cucho. Cozy Thompson. The Rossi shot didn't touch anybody. Yep, it's a goal kick. 4-0 Orlando. Good for y'all. Or good for Winvo. 74th, so again to the 75th minute. 17:30, Uruguay, Brazil. Ooh, wide. Boom. Ooh. $75 minutes. They wasted the Money in the Bank men's briefcase, but they're trying to build a feud between Punk and McIntyre. It wasn't wasted. Triple H didn't waste it. I'm happy it was the men's one this year, though. Normally, they waste the women's one on, like, the night of Money in the Bank for, like, the past couple of years. Ever since the women's Money in the Bank became a thing, they've wasted the women's Money in the Bank briefcase most years on Money in the Bank night. Which is stupid, but, you know, I'm glad it's the men's one for once. Like, on the night. And besides, it also builds a storyline, so. Honestly, Rollins wasn't going to beat Damian Priest anyway. Or Drew. Or CM Punk. Honestly, they shouldn't have brought him back, though. I agree. It's a waste of time to bring him back for nothing. I agree. Becky's right. She left. They're not using her. She put somebody over. She left. She put Liv over. She left. Then don't book it. Book some believable. Fair enough. Fair enough. I remember the cinematic 2020 Money in the Bank matches at WWE headquarters. That was a fun show. Yeah, that was a pretty fun show. I agree. What do you think of Rhea Ripley? Amazing wrestler. She's an amazing wrestler. I love her look. I love her gimmick. I'm a big fan of Rhea. Always have been. Even when she was on the Mae Young Classic, I've always been a fan of Rhea. Amazing, amazing worker. TFC. Wait, we scored a goal? We scored a goal? Doesn't matter. We're still going to lose. Bernadeschi. 77th minute. Cross in. Owuzu. Tap in for Toronto. Oh, side netting. It was side netting. And it was offside anyway, but it was side netting. It was offside and side netting. You rickrolled me. You rickrolled me. Probably. I could see that happening. I could see that happening. I think that's what will happen. Besides, joke's on you. I love Rick Astley's music. Joke's on you. I love Rick Astley's music. Joke's on, well, you didn't play the music, but, but still. I'm fine with being rickrolled. I love Never Gonna Give You Up. It's not his best song, but I like his music. It's a good song. I still think Together Forever is a better song. But I like Rick Astley's music. Shot! Over the bar. I'll score with Argentina, Canada. 2-2 after 90 minutes. Canada loses on penalties. Doesn't matter where they lose on penalties. I'm going to say 4-3. Yeah, but 2-2. I think a feud with CM Punk is big. What do you mean not value him? A feud with CM Punk is big. What do you mean they don't value him? Like, I know he's been in a holding pattern because Punk got hurt, but they know where they're going with him. Like, not valuing him is not having him, winning him Money in the Bank and not having him win the title, and then him not having a feud to fall back on. Like him just losing the title and them Baron Corbining him. That's not valuing somebody. Punk's a nobody. I agree with that. I say 0-0 Canada wins on penalties. Kerr Rawstead Mabica coming on for Toronto, but it's 10 minutes. Fair enough. I mean, I think it's hard to beat Emmy Martinez on a penalty shootout, but maybe they learned something. He runs like a stick figure. 80th minute. He runs like a stick figure. 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Columbus, you got Rip. We're going to bring 3 guys on, and now we're down 3-0. Yep, that's about right. That's about right. Shot, cross in. Ramirez, header, and Farsi with a header. What are you doing, Sean? What are you doing? Why is nobody marking Farsi? That is some... hell. Hell. A friend of mine who I graduated with, her and her boyfriend are big America fans. I got them and myself tickets to Campeones Cup final in Columbus this fall. Nice. Nice. Well, there you go. Mo Farsi gets the goal. Nobody's marking him. That is just stupid. Like he just got the ball crossed into him, and Sean, at least he tried. Trash team.
Hey, we suck.
Screw Punk left and ran with his head between his thighs to AEW. Caused a fight there. Went back to WWE. Cannot stay anywhere. Sean Zawadzki and Derek Jones coming on 82nd minute. We're dumb. That's why. We're dumb. That's why. 82nd minute. Just like Schaffelberg, we're dumb. We're dumb. We're dumb. We're dumb. We have horrible scouting, and our academy does nothing for our team, but it does some for the national team, though. But 8 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Still 0-0 between Uruguay and Brazil. TFC equals pendejo. Oh my God, los pendejos! No tengo fe! No tengo fe, carajo! Oh my God, los pendejos! There's a reason I call them pendejos. Oh my God, los pendejos. Somehow, yes. Oh my God, los pendejos. No tengo fe, carajo. Jugamos de la verga. Jugamos de la verga. Oh my God, los pendejos. No tengo fe, carajo. One more goal to come, probably in Tobias time, yes. '83rd minute. '83rd minute of 90. Bernadeschi. Still on the ball, crosses in. Not that it matters, but saved. Sit third with 2 games in hand. Still to go. Watch out, MLS. Columbus is a contender. They're the second best team in CONCACAF. Toronto sucks ass. This was bound to go this way. That's why I'm not so mad, but dear Lord. They could have tried a bit harder. Columbus number 4. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Rosted, of course, he screwed it up. Rossi taps it home. Rosted, you fucking idiot. No. You are a fucking idiot. Yep. Exactly. Diego Rossi scores the goal. '84th minute. 4-0. We're going to get 5 in stoppage. In Tobias time, there'll be a 5th. Rossi talked to him nice. Nobody's better than Columbus in CONCACAF. They're rightfully second place. If they didn't get the shits, they'd probably be the best team in CONCACAF. I'm still going to stand with it. Pachuca only won because of the altitude. The fact Columbus got the shits. They were climbing a hard hill to climb, in my opinion. They're only second because they got the shits, frankly. Rosted's an idiot. That's what happened. Rosted just lets the ball go off his leg, and Rossi's right there. It's like, sure, you stupid Bambi on ice dude. Colombia destroyed Panama. I told you that was going to happen. Dude runs like Bambi on ice. And he plays a ball straight to Rossi. 85th minute. What's Herdman doing? Failing. Exactly. That's my point. They got the shits. My point is they got the shits. And they played on high altitude with having the shits. If they didn't have the shits, they would have been CONCACAF champions. They're only second because they got the shits. They legit are the second best team in CONCACAF. People said it was going to be Chelsea Green, but I'm not surprised it was Tiffany Stratton. They've been strapping a rocket to her, so not surprised. Tiffy time. I'm a fan of Tiffany Stratton. She's really good. 86th minute. I was pretty pretty obvious Tiffany Stratton was going to win Money in the Bank. They've been putting a rocket on her since Elimination Chamber. I don't know why you're shocked. People are like, oh, it's going to be Chelsea Green. I'm like, they've been strapping a rocket to Tiffany Stratton since February, since Elimination Chamber. She's not winning Money in the Bank? Sadly, no. Hell, even winning the trophy doesn't. Stupid. 86th minute. If you've noticed, a lot of the trophy winners don't re-qualify. If you've noticed. Oh, by the way, Pachuca didn't re-qualify either. Unless they win the Leagues Cup or get a top 3 in Leagues Cup. They're not going to make it either. Normally, you win Money in the Bank and then start losing if you're going on a long reign as Money in the Bank, if you've seen the booking. I'm not even pissed, frankly. Like, I'm going to say I expected this to a certain extent. Columbus is the second best team in CONCACAF. We're shit. How much more do I need to say? Hopefully RSL beats Atlanta, and we're still 9th place. And hopefully from there we don't drop any further. But we're still somehow in a playoff spot as I speak. Now, when this comes out, that might be different. But pretty much it's going to be, I expected this. This is the second best team in CONCACAF, and we didn't have any good performance. We did not try at all. And you thought we were going to win. I shouldn't rant. They don't deserve it. They didn't put in the performance to deserve a rant. The ref sucked ass, but he sucked on both sides. Should we have had a goal? Yes. Does that matter? No, because we lost 4-0. We're trash. Simple. Still a playoff spot. If RSL beats Atlanta. Without Yorgos Yakimakis or Almada, they probably will. I think it is an RSL too. Yeah. Just on adrenaline, I'd probably knock that dude out. Please rant. Full time 1-1. Refs shouldn't influence the game. The team should be at the end of the day. I agree with that. Yeah, I'm not surprised. 89th minute. I'm not surprised. Oh, how much stoppage time is there going to be? Just blow the whistle at 90. There's no reason not to. Just blow it at 90. I'm tired. When you coach international teams, it is more of a mental game. Besides, he only coached New Zealand women's team, Canada women's team, which it's easier to succeed in women's football because at the point he was there was nothing to go against. And he was coaching the second best nation in the world after being at New Zealand and doing well there. And then the Canada men's national team is a carny thing that was like, hey, you know what? We'll have Herdman be our head coach. We don't like Ottavio Zambrano for some reason. We'll let Herdman be our head coach. He goes to the World Cup, and it's like, he must be a miracle worker. No, he's not. And it's also, Araujo's done. I hate it. He's a very good center back. I hate it. Well, at least for Uruguay. Not exactly for Barcelona, but 90th minute. He was in the right place at the right time for 30 years. Now, he's not. 90th minute. How much stoppage time? Please don't tell me there's any. 5 minutes. How is it 5 minutes? I'm glad I didn't go to Columbus. See, this is why I didn't go to Columbus. I could have. But I'm like, yeah, we're probably losing that game. Even when we were good, I'm like, yeah, we're still probably losing that game. Now that we suck, I was like, oh, for sure. I'm glad I didn't plan on going to Columbus. Now, USA are playing Canada and Kansas City in September. I might try to pull that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we try to pull that one off. Cool. I didn't go. Columbus is a beautiful city. I went there before. I didn't go there tonight. I'm glad I didn't. 91st minute. That is on. I didn't see it, but that sounds cool. Maybe I got to look that up. 4 minutes to go. Darwin Mann, what a misser. Oh, my God. Darwin is legitimately... I don't know why he does this. Darwin legitimately... He plays... He's such a good... He has everything. He just can't finish. Dude, if Darwin could finish most of his XG, dear Lord, he'd be better than Holland. Like, just imagine, like, Darwin Nunez would win the Golden Boot every year. If he could just finish his XG, or at least even half of the damn thing. Like, the man has everything else. It's crazy. The man has everything else, but his XG, he just underperforms it so horribly. I didn't know that, so it's also good to know. 35th minute. 92nd minute. Philly Union Red Bulls 0-0 full time. Good. Good. That result went our way as well. Playing forward. 93rd minute. 35th minute of the Uruguay Brazil game. Still 0-0. 0-0. Boom, 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 boom. Halfway through stoppage time. If we got a goal now, I swear. Owuzu making a run to Insigne and nothing. 93rd minute. Like, Endrick getting bullied around. I'm not surprised. I think he's better as a super sub, at least when it comes for Brazil at this point. But why the +5? I don't know why. It's called they're torturing me. It's called they're torturing me. 93rd minute. They're torturing me. Boom, 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 do, 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 do. Just blow the damn whistle already. Camacho almost tried to give us one. Where's Vinicius? He got suspended. Yellow card. 2 yellows. There's been a lot of penalty shootouts right now. Yeah, there was like, what, 2 in the Euro quarters? No. Netherlands 1. I think in regular time. 2 in the Euros, 2 in Copa. And we might have another one in Copa. I want to see you box. I don't know why. I saw that. Maybe Mississippi State will be on TNT soon. I don't know. 94th minute. You know what? I'd be totally fine with being in a boxing match, though. I'd totally be down to do it. I don't know why either. I'd totally be down to do it, so... Maybe it's something that happens. I don't know. Maybe you'll get your wish. I don't know. 37th minute. 95th minute. I would not do USC, though. I would not do the UFC, though. But I think I could box. If I trained for about 3 months, I think I could box. At least a YouTuber. I don't know if pro, but I could probably, one of those YouTuber super cards, but if I've trained for about 3 to 5 months, I probably could. 95th minute. 95th minute, full time. It's over 4-0. Thank God. Full time, 4-0 Columbus. This team sucks. With that being said, I'll see you later. With that being said, that game's over. Thank God. If you like the stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Subscribe. Send some chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. This team pisses me off. I'm running. I'm out. Peace. I would do it. I would do it. You can't siphon the Ryan. Somebody's going to have to be ready with all those, what's it called? All those sound effects like can't stump the Trump. It would be interesting to say the least. You thought Biden got burnt or anybody Trump debated with got burnt? I will burn them just as bad. It'll be huge. It'll be huge. Can't siphon the Ryan. It'd be. Good night. I honestly agree. I'm running them out. Peace.